Medical experts suspect fentanyl is the cause. And a 6-year project to light up a busy La Crosse street is wrapped up.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thanks for joining us at 10. I'm Ken Kozarowski. La Crosse police have responded to 4 suspected overdose deaths in the month of January and 5 other non-fatal overdose incidents. All of that since January 1st. News 8 Now's Anna Fisher has the details.
La Crosse police report a recent spike in overdoses. Local medical experts suspect substances are being laced with fentanyl. Police and Gunderson Health System are pairing up to warn the community. Within 48 hours alone, 5 people reported non-fatal overdoses to La Crosse police.
As officers respond to these situations, preservation of life is paramount, and the amount that we're responding to is cause for concern.
While toxicology reports have yet to be released, Dr. Chris Eberlin of Gunderson Emergency Medicine says he suspects fentanyl-laced drugs are the cause.
Just historically and what things are looking like from what we're preliminary results is it looks like fentanyl is playing a role. Whether it's the only substance in these overdoses is yet to be determined.
La Crosse police, Gunderson, and other community partners are working to educate the community, not only about the dangers of taking unknown substances.
As with anything in unknown substances and illegal substances, you truly don't know what it could contain.
But also how to step in.
Assessing the scene or what the surroundings of the individual and doing it as safely as possible to get Narcan usage if possible, and then utilize medical first responders.
However, Dr. Eberlin warns that Narcan works, but it may not be enough to save a life.
So Narcan does work against opiates, but it is a direct antagonist, so it can be overrun if there's too much opiate. Really high doses of fentanyl can be a problem because you may need repeated doses of Narcan.
That's why experts say it's important to be with someone when using these dangerous substances.
We recognize that substance use disorder happens in our community, but using safety measures if you can. Don't use alone, and realize that even though if you don't suspect what you're using contains fentanyl, it could very well.
Reporting from La Crosse, I'm Anna Fisher, News 8 Now.
All right, thanks very much, Anna. And if you or someone you know is in need of fentanyl test strips or Narcan, know that there are resources. You can call 211 or go to 211's website to find testing strips. Cooley Recovery Center on Ferry Street in La Crosse also has test strips and Narcan. Anyone can walk in and request those. On La Crosse's north side, anyone can go to Vivint Health to ask for Narcan and clean syringes. Both of La Crosse's major health systems are helping cover the cost of past and future emergency shelters. Gunderson Health System helped cover the cost of the overflow shelter at the Southside Neighborhood Center during the extreme cold last month. La Crosse's mayor had declared an emergency to open the shelter and keep it open during the daytime. City officials said the cost of security and cleaning services was roughly $32,000. Gunderson will continue to help pay for future shelter needs. In the meantime, Mayo Clinic Health System is also making $25,000 available to the city. The money will go towards security, sleeping mats, food, and utilities. Officials from both systems say being unsheltered is dangerous to people's health. Mayo says it's seeing patients come into the emergency department with injuries and illnesses from being out in the cold for long periods of time.
Well, a good Friday night to all of you. Temperatures are a bit colder today, but still slightly above average with that high of 29 in La Crosse, 29 also in Sparta and Black River Falls, 27 in Eau Claire, 30 in Winona, and 28 in Viroqua. Streets in decent shape. This is I-90 out in Onalaska with visibility just fine, but I wanted to take you farther west along Interstate 90, and we do have some patchy fog over towards Preston, Rochester, especially farther west near Austin, Minnesota. Visibility down to around a mile or two or less. So watch out for that if you have overnight travel plans, maybe even early tomorrow morning. Otherwise, just cloud cover, and unfortunately, we're going to have to get used to that. Mainly cloudy period for the next several days. There may be a few opportunities for some sun. We'll talk about that later. Current temperatures in the 20s, but some colder teens just off to our west. So mainly cloudy tonight with that patchy fog. in some of our western communities. Not all that cold though. 21 for the low. Our average low is 10 degrees. Now our weekend forecast, mainly cloudy both days. Pretty seasonable. Highs in the upper 20s. Average high this time of year around 27 or 28 degrees. And a storm system will slide by to our south Saturday night, maybe clipping parts of the area with some very light snow showers or flurries. Right now it looks like mainly our far southern communities. We'll talk more about the weekend and look ahead to next week with my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks very much, Bill. Back on the news side of things, an Onalaska businessman is charged with secretly filming his employees while they were using the bathroom. According to the criminal complaint, 61-year-old James Bradford Dinsmore used a hidden camera to record more than 260 photos and 124 videos of people using the bathroom. Dinsmore runs his business out of his Onalaska home, and according to the complaint, an employee discovered the hidden camera earlier this month and took the camera to authorities. According to the complaint, Dinsmore told police he had put the camera in the bathroom previously to make sure a plumber fixed a water issue, but later admitted he put the camera in the bathroom to, quote, look at people. And he later turned himself in. He faces 4 felony counts of capturing an intimate representation without consent. A hearing is set for January 27th. In the meantime, a neighborhood effort is literally shining a light for residents in La Crosse's historic district. La Crosse's Downtown Neighborhood Association is celebrating new streetlights on the blocks making up the 10th and Cass Historic District. Organizers chose modern fixtures that have an early 1900s vibe as a way to preserve the area's cultural history. It's a bit of a relief for the group as well because the project has taken 6 years. Part of that delay was making sure the chosen lights would not trespass on nearby properties. Association member Chris Kalo says the group is proud to successfully advocate for pedestrian safety with well-lit walkways.
So this is really meant for people on the sidewalks, not for motorists and automobiles, and they do not produce that light trespass, and that took a long time to get that worked out, but well worth it.
Kalo says she hopes city staff and council see this as a great addition and can expand similar efforts in the future. Most of us can say that high school can be a pretty stressful time, but students at Onalaska High School have lucked out. Meet Luke, the school's official therapy dog. He has been roaming the halls for the past 2 years and helping support students along the way. One school counselor at Onalaska says amidst a national mental health crisis for youth, a therapy dog is a refreshing presence.
He's really great about, if counselors are meeting with students, we'll invite Luke in if the students are okay with dogs to come in. And he really kind of just gravitates towards students, and vice versa. The students really gravitate towards him too.
Onalaska High School also has another therapy dog named Echo. UW La Crosse is unveiling a new building 9 years in the making. The new UWL Fieldhouse will open to the public on Monday. The 144,000 square foot facility has a 200-meter indoor track with a second level, locker and training rooms as you see, as well as space for offices and team meetings. The building will be used by the track and field teams, exercise classes, and as well for student recreational use. The $49 million construction project began back in 2020. Been a long wait for UWL's student body and employees, but seeing the final product makes it all worth it.
When the scale of the building was really seen, I think folks really kind of recognized that it was going to be an impressive facility when it's done.
UWL men and women's track coaches say the field house has already been a benefit to them. An additional track on campus makes training much smoother, and a facility with state-of-the-art features, quote, changes the game.
Just the ability to run more efficient practices, to have a new place to call home has been really, I don't know, it's just been incredible.
And UWL will host their first track meet in the new field house tomorrow. Still ahead, the tech layoffs continue. Plus, Ross is recalling candles because they could explode after being lit. Stay with us.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very
rewarding.
With the BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
In the Northland, the future belongs to everyone. So we created the all-time best-selling SUV for everyone, Ford Explorer. With an available 3-liter EcoBoost V6 engine that delivers 400 horsepower in one stylish package. Because the SUV of the future is made for the Northland. Ford Explorer. Drive one today. Now get 0% financing for 36 months on Ford Explorer, Edge, and Escape. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Home prices hit a record last year. According to the National Association of Realtors, the median price in 2022 was just over $386,000. That's up more than 10% from 2021. We saw the record prices even though the real estate market began to take a downward turn as interest rates rose. Just over 5 million homes were sold last year. That's down nearly 18% from the year before and the weakest year for home sales since 2014. The tech layoffs are continuing. Vox Media is laying off 7% of the workforce. That's about 130 workers. Vox's CEO sent the memo today citing economic challenges that have prompted other layoffs at other tech and media companies. Vox publishes New York Magazine as well as news websites Vox and The Verge. Let people know by email, followed by HR meetings. The union representing Vox workers says it's furious about that approach. Candles sold at discount store Ross Dress for Less are being recalled due to a fire and injury hazard. The Consumer Product Safety Commission says the Taylor & Finch 6-wick scented candles can combust while lit, causing the glass container to break. Ross got 5 reports of this happening, and there was 1 report of a minor injury. The recalled candles come in 2 scents, spiced apple and rosewood, and cedarwood and clove. They were in stores nationwide from August to October of last year. Still ahead, it might be time to pick up a new hobby. It's free fishing weekend in Wisconsin, and DNR officials are encouraging everyone to go out to one of the state's 15,000 lakes.
And I'm Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl. The weekend is finally upon us. I'll let you know what to expect weather-wise coming up right after the break.
Rocks in the treetop all day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing this song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin going tweet, 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 rockin' robin.
Would you look at that?
It's beautiful. Wow. That's our boy.
So proud.
Right now, get a sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit paired with hash browns for just $2.50.
There's no telling what the next Wisconsin Lottery scratch game will bring. It's Scratch of the Day. This $3 game really shakes things up. If your shake matches the shake needed for that same day, you could win up to $30,000. Instant scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. Odds are you'll like them.
The big game is just around the corner.
However, the big savings is going on right now here at Carl's.
Save up to 40% on major appliances.
Buy any 4-piece Samsung kitchen package and get 10% back. Plus, get your choice of this Samsung 55-inch TV or this amazing Samsung Freestyle video projector. Plus, you can save up to $500 on exclusive rebates. Carl's big game sale is going on right now.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
You may not be ready to remodel your bathroom, but when you are, you should call the Board Store. The Board Store Home Improvement Showroom has everything you need for a bathroom that's attractive and functional. Choose from the many styles of showers and tubs, the many styles of vanities, premium fixtures, toilets, lighting, flooring, and tile. Make a plan, rest easy, knowing the Board Store's skilled carpenters, electricians, and plumbers will complete your project on time and on budget. The Board Store, improving your home, improving your life.
PB&J?
PB before we go.
P before we go.
P before we go.
See you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Your entry door is the first thing people see when they come to visit. Make it inviting. Call the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. 782-8877. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
It's a new year and a great time to pick up a new hobby to get outdoors. This weekend is Wisconsin's free fishing weekend. Everyone can pick up a pole and drop a line without having a fishing license. All fishing regulations are still in effect, but this weekend gives people a chance to try something new and discover outdoor fun right in their backyard.
You know, Wisconsin is really blessed with, over 15,000 lakes, thousands of miles of streams. We really have a wealth of water here, and we want people to really know that it's theirs and they should get out there and enjoy it.
You can find a lake to cast a line in on the DNR's website, and if you plan on going out on the ice, DNR officials recommend going with someone, wearing a life jacket, or staying on shore if you don't know if the ice is thick enough. And good to keep in mind because we've had a milder than normal kind of January. Let's go to Bill with the latest.
Indeed. Yeah, good segue into my first graphic here. It has been a very mild January. Now, this follows a December that was colder than average, but look at this, 12 days in a row now. Even though it was colder today with that high of 29, that's still 2 degrees above average. So 12 days in a row with above average highs. You have to go all the way back to Sunday the 8th, and 17 of the 20 days of this month have been above average. So a very abnormal January in terms of temperatures. And if it ended now, of course, we've got some time left before the end of the month, but it would easily be in probably the top 10 warmest Januaries on record. All right, currently cloudy skies over the region, and get used to me saying that. 29 was the high today, 26 the low. So our low is our current temperature, and that matches our average high for this time of year. 50 and 33 below are the records. 26 degrees out at the airport and downtown at the station. Feels like 17 with a westerly breeze at 5 to 10. Eau Claire, you're at 25 degrees and a little bit of a breeze there as well, causing a wind chill of 18 degrees. So as you saw, visibility is just fine here in La Crosse and Eau Claire, 10 miles in both spots. But watch out for some patchy fog over southeastern Minnesota, especially Rochester. You kind of been in and out of some fog if you have plans in that direction. Preston and much of Fillmore County, seeing visibility down to about a mile or less. All right, national view and temperatures. Don't show this that often, but I want to show the lack of cold air. Look at, even at this late night hour, U.S.-Canadian border, 21 degrees in International Falls, 20 in Bismarck. You'd ask those folks this time of year, that time of night, they'd probably say heat wave. Let's put on the Speedos because it's not that cold at all. Temperatures in the 20s locally. We do have some teens off to our west, so even colder than up near the U.S.-Canadian border. A little bit of a breeze from the west, 5 to 10. Causing those wind chills in the teens, even some single digits just to our west. So cloud cover will be abundant right through the weekend. Now we've got this little system, maybe some flurries with that main storm system, but this one's going to track by to our south, maybe just clip southern parts of the area on Saturday night. So look at all the cloud cover for tonight and tomorrow for that matter. There's the storm system down to our south. Again, most of its impact staying to our south, maybe clipping areas down towards Prairie du Chien and the Wisconsin River. And again, maybe some flurries with that separate disturbance to the north, and that would be Saturday night. Otherwise dry for most, and mostly cloudy on Sunday as well. Maybe some breaks for some in spots later in the day on Sunday. Highs tomorrow, upper 20s, mid to upper 20s will be common. In fact, all across the viewing area, about 25 to 30 degrees for most. And again, that's pretty typical for this time of year, with our average high being around 27 degrees. So for tonight, mainly cloudy. Watch out for that patchy fog, kind of isolated in our western communities, 21 for the low. Tomorrow, mainly cloudy. Small chance of flurries tomorrow night, especially south. 29 for the high. Mostly cloudy Sunday, 28. 30 on Monday. I think that's our best chance of seeing some sunshine over the next 8 days. 32 on Tuesday. Flurry chances on Wednesday and Thursday. Then a clipper system could bring some light snow a week from today, next Friday. It also cools us down. 22 for a high on Friday and only 20 next Saturday. So no major storm systems in sight over the next 8 days, but we could see some minor accumulations with that clipper later next week.
All right. Thanks very much, Bill.
Okay.
Coming up next in sports, it's the News 8 Now Highlight Zone, and it's a good one. We'll go to Central High, where the Riverhawks and Hilltoppers gift us with not one, but 2 buzzer beaters. Don't go anywhere. Rob and Cade are in next.
You're not always going to be here, but you always have this. Whether you're here, or anywhere really, the News 8000 app lets you stay updated on your time. Get it today so you can have here.
At Hardee's, no matter what you choose, it's the right choice. Because our new 4 for $6 deal lets you make your own combo. Mix and match, then feast or snack on the food you're craving, all for just $6. Combine your favorite flavors into the perfect deal with our new 4 for $6 menu only at Hardee's.
At Cooley Auto, we care about making buying and servicing your cars an effortless process. From our fair pricing to our friendly staff, we are accountable to the Cooley region and are now focused on offering you the best service possible with Cooley Auto Service Center. Cooley Auto Service Center is engaged in providing you with honest, affordable, and reliable service. Service you need, care you deserve. Find out more at CooleyAuto.com.
Just when you thought you were done painting, you discover paint bleed under your tape. Not with Frog Tape. Frog Tape is the only painter's tape treated with Paint Block technology. Paint Block reacts with the water in latex paint to form a micro barrier against paint bleed, giving you the sharpest lines possible. Get professional results with Frog Tape. No messy lines, no paint bleed. For sharp lines, every time, Frog it.
In the Northland, the future belongs to everyone, so we created the all-time best-selling SUV for everyone, Ford Explorer. With an available 3-liter EcoBoost V6 engine that delivers 400 horsepower in one stylish package. Because the SUV of the future is made for the Northland. Ford Explorer. Drive one today. Now get 0% financing for 36 months on Ford Explorer, Edge, and Escape. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
Nothing tastes better than savings. Hardee's new 4 for $6 deal lets you mix and match your favorite flavors. That's sweet, savory, crispy, crunchy, or beefy, all for just $6. Create your favorite combinations with our new 4 for $6 deal, only at Hardee's.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Welcome to the News 8 Now Highlight Zone. A lot of great games on the hardwood tonight, including one of the best rivalries the Cooley region has to offer.
Yeah, we're talking La Crosse Central and Onalaska, two of the best teams in the MVC and two of the best teams in Division II. The fans were packed and the game did not disappoint. We go to Central High School, first of 2 regular season meetings between these two teams, both still unbeaten in conference play. Every basketball point was earned tonight. Some really tough defense out there, but Evan Anderson put him in the spin cycle. A tough shot, but gets it to fall. And then later in the second half, check out the range from Isaac Skemp, shooting it from Grandad Bluff and making it. Hilltoppers in front, but the Riverhawks hung tight. Bennett Free driving, kicking out to Henry Meyer. He's good from the corner. Central cuts the lead. A few possessions later, it's Meyer coming off the screen, pull-up jumper, nails it. This one's coming down to the wire. Onalaska up 6 with under 20 to go, but Meyer not going down without a fight. Gets the 3 to cut the lead. Then after 2 missed free throws, Central with a chance to tie it. Meyer, money, ice in his veins. We're going to overtime. In overtime, Meyer, step back jumper, but it's called for the travel. The basket does not count, and Onalaska takes over. Then after 3 minutes of passing, it all pays off. Evan Anderson down low to Stutley. Ball game. Onalaska 48, Central 46. Meyer with 24 points and forced overtime, but it was Stutley with the game winner, and he was waving goodbye.
I love it. Let's stay in the MVC and head to Aquinas. Before the game, the Blue Gold's Macy Donarski getting nominated to the 2023 McDonald's All-American team. Congrats to Macy. First half, Aquinas gets off to a quick start against Toma. Donarski, Autumn Pacell for the 3. Blue Gold's up big. Later, more Aquinas. Donarski grabs the defensive board, takes it back the other way for the easy lay-in. And then Toma trying to stay in this one. Lauren Noth gets the steal, goes coast to coast for the layup to chip into the lead. But this one, all Blue Golds. I'm not even going to try that. I don't want to mess it up. She gets the steal, fights her way down the court for the layup to go up 25. Aquinas gets the win, 80-29.
All right, to home, and they're facing off against Sparta tonight at home, starting out Retangle, going up for the bucket and getting it. And then later, Sparta's Tyler Schendel, he's going to go up. He makes it in. Nice. Sparta cutting the lead, but Holman staying out in front. Check out Peyton Seekamp here. He's going to land the 3-pointer for the Vikings. Holman rolling, and then around off the night, check out Layden Benner getting in on the action. He gets the points for Sparta, but it's the Holman Vikings getting the win, 80-65.
GET looking to snap a 2-game skid. They were hosting Viroqua tonight. Early first half, Viroqua's Benson McDowell being hounded by defenders. He slips free for a mid-range jumper. We're all tied up. GET responding quickly. Junior Carter Reppel working along the baseline, goes up, under for the layup. Redhawks take a 2-point lead. Wouldn't be a GET game without this guy. Cody Schmitz getting in the action. The junior's good from the corner for 3. Home team up 5. Viroqua looking to fight their way back. Henry Urch sets up from outside, arcs it over the defender. Blackhawks close the gap, but Schmitz, too strong, gets the steal here. He's going to take it all the way for the rim rocker. Redhawks go on to win it 70-44.
All right, the GET girls also in action, hosting Westby. First half, Westby moving the ball around. Aubrey Jothan getting an open look for a long 2. Norsemen take a 2-point lead. Now later, Janiyah Kirky dishes to Cadence Simmons on the baseline. Simmons, she's good for a long 2. The game staying close, but Westby would start to pull away from there. A long pass, that sets up Jothan down low for 2 more. Westby pulls away for a 63-18 win.
All right, we got to take a break, but we'll have more highlights coming your way right after this. Don't go away.
Right now at Ashley, discover the luxury of a good night's sleep without the luxury price tag on some of our top mattress brands, including our Ashley Sleep line. Hurry into America's #1 furniture and mattress store or visit ashley.com for better sleep and savings. Only at Ashley.
Shop Menard's full selection of interior lighting. Find your style with Patriot Lighting's unique finishes and styles, including the Citrine collection in gold. We have the lighting for any room of your home. Save big money on Patriot Lighting. Combine stylish lighting with the advantages of LED technology with Fide Electric dimmable light bulbs. The vintage look is ideal for open fixtures, and the traditional design creates a warm contemporary feeling. Save big money on Fide Electric light bulbs at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness. Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland. Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
A new day has dawned on the all-new Maury's, Audi, and Volkswagen of La Crosse. Feel the luxury of Maury's Audi as soon as you enter the new state-of-the-art Audi dealership. Audi technology and style incorporated into Maury's La Crosse Audi sales and service. Maury's Volkswagen La Crosse features an upbeat, high-tech atmosphere. Having service done, enjoy our relaxing lounge as you wait. Come experience excellence at the new and improved Volkswagen of La Crosse. New building, new location, same friendly staff. Maury's Audi and Volkswagen of La Crosse.
Hey, how's that math homework going?
Good. Can't figure out this one problem though. It's so hard.
Let me see. The temperature in the house at 6 a.m. this morning was 65 degrees. Jody wants the house to be at 72 degrees. At noon, the temperature of the house was only at 68 degrees. How much longer will it take to heat the house to 72 degrees? Now that's easy. The answer is called GNT, Heating and Air Conditioning.
Why didn't I think of that?
At Ashley's Overstock Sale, you'll find everything you need to brighten up your home this new year. Plus, get special financing for 12 months. Visit your local Ashley store in Arcadia, Eau Claire, and Onalaska. And be sure to check out the Ashley outlet in Arcadia.
Feels good to be home.
Thanks for staying with us. Let's head over to the Scenic Bluffs Conference. It's anybody's race about halfway through the season. Two of the conference's best. We're going head-to-head tonight in Cashton. Let's head to Eagle Country. Big game feel in this one. Cashton at home looking to make a statement against conference rival Royal. First half, Eagles doing just that. Sydney Helgerson wide open from 3. She gets the hometown help. And how about Taylor Bear getting the friendly roll here? Eagles go up 8, and they kept clawing away. Braylee Hyatt, dribble drive, stopping on a dime for 2. 9-point lead for Cashton. And Hyatt starts heating up. Left side 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Eagles flying high, up 13. But the Panthers making a push. Mara Gruen going right. Strong drive to the hole, banking it off the window for 2. That cuts it to 11. Eagles answer back. Bear again down low, this time going glass. It's 26-15 Cashton. Royal responds. Kaylee Simons from downtown. You bet. Panthers cut it to 8 at the break, and they carry that momentum into the second half. Simons was sizzling. Nice fake knocking down the 2. Let's try one from the left corner pocket 3 ball. She got it. She's fired up. It's a 3-point game. Eagles not going down without a fight. Cross-court pass to Hyatt. Drives baseline, puts it in. Lead back to 5 for Cashton, but Royal rallies. Check out this shot by Bria Gruen. Panthers and Eagles in an absolute slugfest until the final whistle, but Royal survives on the road. Panthers get the 1-point win, 47-46.
Love it. To the Dairyland Conference, Gilmanton traveling to Blair Taylor. Wildcats, they're starting fast. Jaron Swanson pull up from 3. Home team already up 5, but Gilmanton keeps battling. Then Trent Parr gains possession in the lane. He makes good use of it, collecting 2. Panthers down 3. The Wildcats keep the pressure on. Ethan Kinsley cutting by defenders on his way to the basket. The sophomore has the home team up 5. Blair Taylor starts to pull away from there. Swanson driving by defenders, goes off the glass to extend the Wildcats' lead. Blair Taylor goes on to win this one 88-54.
All right, Independence visiting Melrose Mindoro on their senior night. First half, Melrose starts the game off with a steal from Ty Zeman. He takes it coast to coast off the window. That makes it 2-0, count it, +1. Then it's Corbin Lockington getting a steal here a few plays later. That's going to extend the lead to 8. It's 8-0 Mustangs. That's not the only basket. Corbin's looking to score. After a bad pass from Zeman, that's jumped by Independence's Ben Pica. Lockington takes the ball back and scores to give the Mustangs a 14-2 lead. Second half now, Independence's Tyler Kingsbury scores a 3. It's 38-19. And then Lockington is going to answer back with a 3, I think. Here it comes. Is that it? No, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Mustangs would go on to win it 62-43.
All right, we got to check in with some college ball. Viterbo men's hoop, they're battling Dakota State. Back and forth first half in this one. Jack Monis down low, can't get a clean look, so he just hits the Dirk Nowitzki fade for 2. V-Hawks down 1, but the Trojans answer. A little give and go from the big man and point forward. Easy money. Now later in transition, Onalaska grad Dakota Menel stops and feeds the central guard Colin Adams, who lays it up and in. Next possession, it's Menel dishing again, this time Bobby Knutz for the tray. That's good. Fast forward to the final seconds of this one. V-Hawks down 1, but Monis in transition hits the go-ahead runner.
Love it.
And Viterbo will hang on for a thrilling 61-60 win at home.
I love sports. What a night.
What a night.
It was unreal. I mean, between your game, Cade was texting me the whole night. I couldn't believe. I knew it was going to be a thriller, but it definitely lived up to the hype.
I can't believe it. Central down 6 with 18 seconds to go, but Henry Meyer, man, coming at clutch for the Riverhawks time and time again. It's just TJ Stutley in overtime, getting it done. That was the best game I've been to this season so far.
Awesome night of sports. Bill has one last look at your weather when we come back.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page or find us at news8000.com.
Save big this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. 6 packs of Pepsi products, just $1.99. Navel oranges, just 77 cents a pound. And Select Post cereal, 3 for only $5. Only at Hy-Vee.
It's the weekend clearance at Drury's in Fountain. Incredible savings on America's finest furniture. We're clearing our showrooms to make way for fresh new introductions with hundreds of items reduced to their lowest prices ever. You'll save hundreds of dollars on top brands like Smith Brothers, Daniels Amish, and Flex Steel. Bedrooms, casual dining, sofas, even premium leather, all priced to go. You'd better hurry because you won't see furniture of this quality at these prices again. The weekend clearance, this weekend only, at Drury's in Fountain.
Oh, that's full service. Pull in there, Michelle. Oh, yeah, okay.
Fill her up?
With the good stuff.
You got it.
Oh, and can you check the oil too, please?
Sure. That car has no oil.
At Sleepy Hollow, we are your full-service dealership.
Are you an experienced carpenter, window and door installer, flooring or tile installer, considering a new opportunity in the year ahead? The Board Store is the area's premier home improvement contractor, serving the community from the same location for over 33 years. Continued growth opens new opportunities, good pay, good benefits and respect, no weekends or overnight travel. Begin a new career where skill matters and character is valued. Apply online or at the Board Store Home Improvements, 524 Copeland Avenue, La Crosse.
Save big this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Fresh Hy-Vee chicken drumsticks or thighs, just 99 cents a pound. Little Debbie Family Pack snacks, 3 for just $5. And Hamburger Helper, only 99 cents. Only at Hy-Vee.
Again, clouds tonight. Watch out for some patchy fog to the west. Not overly cold. Lows in the mid-teens to around 20 degrees, 21 here in La Crosse. Mainly cloudy for the weekend. Seasonably cold with highs in the upper 20s both days. Maybe some flurries in spots Saturday night. 30 on Monday. That's our best chance of seeing some sun over the next 8 days. Flurries Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe some light snow by Friday.